so I didn't have the earphone mic in this whole time. What's happening, everyone? I'm flying today, I'm soloing, and I wanted to record a better, like a kind of a cooler angle for self-analysis and kind of to explain kind of how this whole thing works, because I know a lot of my friends are very sketchy or sketched out by... Okay, pretty sketched out about airplanes, but it's really quite safe, and I'm going to be practicing some landings, so kind of want to explain to my friends kind of what it's all about. And so I'm going to depart runway 31. I would normally call hold short, but I don't see anyone on base and final, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the runway, make sure it's clear this way. He called clear, but you never know. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, departing runway 31, staying in the pattern, Venice. Alright, so my mixture is going to be full rich, tops full, flaps 10, takeoff trim. Perfect. Checking my base final one more time. Just always looking out for the traffic. Very important step. So the only thing left to do is line up, apply full power, check our engine gauges, and get on out of here. So there's my center line. I'm lined up, I'm applying full power. My engine gauges are in the green, nothing unusual on the gauges. Pretty important. At 60 miles an hour, your rotation speed.
Here's low and slow air cam, taking off runway 31, left turn out.
So now we're just climbing out. I bring my flaps out. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, left crosswind 31, Venice, touch and go. At 500 feet, we go down to cruise power. Traffic, Cardinal 763, turning downwind 31, Venice, touch and go. So on downwind, or whenever we start cruising, the power comes back even more. And we level out, and here we are. 1,000 feet on downwind. So we're coming to beam the numbers. That's when we do our before landing checklist. So beam the numbers, carpy comes out, power back to 15. I'm below 130 already, so I can put my first notch of flaps in. And since we have a constant speed prop, slowly turn the prop full. Around 100 miles an hour it likes to go full. And we just let her slow down until we make our next turn to base. Traffic's clear left to right. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, turning left base for 31, touch and go, Venice. So on base, we'll do 20 degrees of flaps. Making sure final approach is clear, no one's on final. Very important. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, turning final 31, touch and go, Venice. always scanning for traffic. Here we are on final approach. Laps full. That's going to take us down to our 80 miles an hour that we need to be to land the aircraft. So I'm right at 80 miles an hour, and my glide path is slightly high, but that's going to be okay. Easily correctable. And there's one red. Looking for that second one. There it is. What was that? Jordan?
Jordan who?
What? Okay, this is distracting. Okay, cool.
Why aren't you down there flying with your students?
Runways made. Power. This is weird. So we bring the power to idle, and we basically just hold it off until it sets down. It landed kind of flat, and it bounced a little bit. That's okay though. Flaps to 10, and full power. Traffic, Cardinal 763, upwind 31 in Venice. So at 200 feet, bring these flaps up. And I'm going to make this one a full stop, and then I'll put the plane up. A little fast, so I can pitch up to slow down slightly. There it goes. Traffic, Cardinal 763, turning crosswind for 31, and roger that on the jumpers. So we got some skydivers, which is kind of cool. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, turning left downwind for 31, Venice, full stop. So I called full stop, so this is going to be my last landing of the night, because I want plenty of daylight to fuel and everything. What's called a beam the numbers again. Car feed's coming out. Power comes back to 15 inches. I'm below 130. First notch of flaps can come in. And pretty soon here I'll be able to put my prop full. So 100 miles an hour is coming up. And turn the prop to its flattest pitch. The plane's already getting bumpy, so I bumped the carpet off. This plane has some quirks, so it's not very typical for little things like that. Miles an hour, it looks really good. The goal is 90 on base and 80 on final. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, turning base 31, full stop. I love this base to final turn, or this base turn, because you're low and in a bank, you can just see everything real well. A lot of fun. So I'm really liking where this is going. 20 degrees of flaps. Watching that airspeed bleed off to 90. There's 90, perfect. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, turning final for 31, full stop, Venice. And my final approach,
Venice traffic,
clear.
Be advised, jumpers are away from 10,000 feet and below. Please do not overfly the field. Please use caution. They'll be opening the canopies about 7,500 feet.
Okay. It's always fun when the skydivers are here because you gotta really watch out. I think I see one. Yeah. Man, it is a really great night. Look at that. Killer. Alright, I'm on final here, and my approach path is, there it is. 2 reds, 2 greens. 90 miles an hour, slowing to 80. With the full flaps, that'll do that for us. And we're set up for a perfect landing. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, about a mile final for 3-1, full stop, Venice. I almost said full stop, touch and go, which would have made absolutely no sense. So carpeet's off, props full, mixture's full rich, 10 degrees of flaps, or 30 degrees of flaps, what is wrong with me? Landing lights on, we're all good to go. Drifting a little bit. So there's 80 miles an hour, looking perfect. Really liking that. So runway is almost made. Once it's made, power comes back to idle and you just kind of float it in like nothing ever happened. Alright, runway is made. Power slowly idle. Now I came in too flat last time. My bad. So there's the power idle. Kind of getting this crosswind action going, but not really. Whoa. There's the nose. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Left wheel touch before the right. I think I sank a little bit at the end there. But smooth landing though. So I'll kind of come off on this taxiway here. Taxiway Echo. And then once we're clear, let all the traffic in the area know that I am clear of runway 31 and I'm taxiing on Echo. So there is a after landing checklist, but it's very, very vague on this airplane. Not very good. Venice traffic, Cardinal 763, clear runway 31, taxiing on Echo, Venice. Awesome. So from that point on, we are good to just go. Flaps all the way up. We're leaned out. Landing lights on. Reset my trim for the next guy that flies it. Props full, and that's about it. So all I do from here is I taxi it to the fuel pump, and kind of like you'd fuel a car, swipe your card, fuel the plane, push it back in the hangar, call it a night. So that's all there is to that. Got these little tiny windows here. Let some airflow in. And that's that. So I'm gonna get out of here, but kind of fun with you guys. I think it got 2 touch and goes on that recording, so not so bad. All right, adios.